This time, on Golden's Gone Wheelin', we wake to a beautiful Death Valley sunrise, enjoy an amazing breakfast before braving the road up to Lipincott mine. We check out the remnants of equipment and caves left behind by the World War I lead and silver miners of a bygone era. I subject my wife to yet another white-knuckle adventure on the way down this shelf road. We spend a day soaking up the beauty of the desert bloom in the valley between Last Chance and Panamint mountain ranges. And we make our way north to the Ubehebe Crater. So come along and enjoy the ride as we experience even more of what Death Valley has to offer. So the dogs are usually the first ones stirring around in the tent at the first signs of daylight. I think 5 days on the road has them a bit wiped out.
Good morning. Thursday morning already. The week is flying by. It was super peaceful last night. Milky Way was so cool looking. A little bit of moon up there now. Must have rose sometime between the time I got up to check out the Milky Way and it's almost sunrise. I'm gonna try to head up to the top of this, walk up to the top of this hill and watch the sunrise for a little bit. So many wildflowers blooming. Yellow and purple. Gonna see if I can beat the sunrise up here. Not sure what time it is, so sunrise might beat me. This is pretty cool. Oh, and here come the puppies. They saw me. That's funny. Here they come. I think this kind of thing in the morning helps them work up a poop. Give them some exercise. Give me some exercise. Sitting behind the wheel. Driving Jeep day after day isn't good for my belly. Whoa, oh, the sun's already hitting the mountains over there. Yeah, those mountains are taller over there. That's pretty cool. I can't even imagine mining this territory back in the day. So far from anywhere. No people, no water. Not much, man. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. And this yellow, little tiny yellow flower that grows on these green bushes almost reminds me of like broom bush. You find beautiful stuff everywhere if you look for it. It's pretty awesome. That was a cool campsite last night. Nobody out here. These guys right here are pretty spectacular, popping up out of here. Pretty neat. Lots of color. Crazy colors. And this stuff right here, it grows like, I swear it looks like a freaking tangled web of stuff. That's so trippy. Oh, it's like strings. That is crazy. Cooper's just sitting here looking at his sister. She's down there looking back. You guys are goofy. Cooper, you're a good boy, huh? What are you doing? You just gonna lay up here and watch your sister? You trying to be sneaky? You trying to hide? Oh, look at you. You trying to be sneaky? Kai, what are you doing? You trying to hide? Pretty good. Hide and seek.
Sausage.
Oh, nice. Sausages.
And power cakes later.
Oh, nice. Power cakes.
Strawberries and blueberries.
Oh, man.
Hey, while you're watching this awesome sunrise over Death Valley, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button. It's free for you, and it'd help me out a lot.
So as you can tell, our breakfast was amazing. Amazing. Finished my coffee. Then we'll finish packing things up. The hounds are chilling. They already had breakfast too, so all packed up. Again, gotta leave this stuff cleaner than you found it. Ready to hit the road. We're actually gonna head up that way and check out those mines real quick this morning before we take off out of here.
The mine we're driving up to, that you can see from the hill I climbed before sunrise, that's the Lippincott lead mine, also known as Lead King Mine. It was discovered in 1906, and apparently it produced quite a bit of lead during World War I. The racetrack playa was used as a landing strip by the miners, and the ore, yielding both lead and silver, made the long haul by truck down that now famous Lipincott Pass. George Lippincott and his sons purchased this claim in 1942. Even though it was yielding an incredible amount of lead and silver, it was shut down during World War II by the government. Then, the Lippincotts started to back up sometime between 1946 and 1951, but water operations were trucked in, and the lack of water really is what probably caused it to finally shut down for good.
Drive up here was pretty treacherous. It's incredibly narrow. Jeep barely fits, and it's a long ways down in some spots. Some of this stuff has been kind of closed off for safety, I'm sure. That goes down pretty far. Not sure if you guys can see it really good, but it's pretty awesome. And then this goes back in. You see the tracks that are down for the cars and the rails. Pretty cool. Goes back in there a ways. I don't even know how far back that goes into the mountain. Pretty cool. But there's a few of these up here, holes in the mountain with these riggings and stuff. You can see there was a big pulley right there. Pull stuff up out of the mine. Man, I gotta tell you, these guys were digging around up here. Got some piping, I'm guessing. Dixon something. Looks like they probably had living quarters and stuff like that up in here for guys. This one's really dug in, pretty deep. It's funny, we could see this from the tailings. This one's still, oh, somebody got through there. Oh, you gotta walk across a flanking hole in the ground here. Pretty sketch. Whoa, that was a little wiggly. Oh yeah, there's some pipe and railing in here too. Goes back in a ways. Oh, it's dark. You can't see. Oh man, it goes up there. Should have brought my light. This is crazy. Pretty cool stuff. Oh man. Pretty rough life. These guys up here, middle of freaking nowhere. You can see a racetrack playa way down there that we drove around yesterday. Stunning views up here, guys. And everywhere you look, if you just look closely, there's a little bit of beauty.
After checking out the mine for a while, it was time to make our way down this sketchy shelf road, but this doesn't really do it justice. Let's take a look from inside the Jeep.
So gonna stop here, dump my tanks, and we've got to make it all the way to Beatty, Nevada today. We've got about half a tank right now, but this will take some weight off the top of the Jeep too, which will be helpful. There we go. Good to the last drop. We got to hit some of that washboard road again, but I'm going to try and find some smooth spots today. The sun is high. Probably be able to see it a little better. But next stop, the crater. The road on the west side of Racetrack Playa. If you can avoid it, that'd be great. It's unfortunately the only way we could get to the places we went to, or get out of the places we went to yesterday, unless we went all the way back the other way. But it seems like the magic number is about 40 miles an hour to take the edge off of this washboard, but it's a bit sketch. Man, I know we missed the main bloom this year, but check this out, guys. I don't know how much of it you can see, but it's just orange and yellow and purple. My camera probably doesn't do it justice, but it looks freaking amazing. Oh, Noel found a cool barrel cactus over here. It's getting ready to bloom, but I think we might be a little early. Oh, it's gonna be so cool when it opens. Maybe we'll find some that are fully bloomed, but those things are awesome. We need some of those for our house. Yeah. Don't sit on that. Yeah. Might hurt. Oh, that was a cool lizard.
He's in that bush.
Yeah.
If I walk up here, he'll come out.
Oh, whoa, there he goes. Oh, he's so fast. Oh, the poor guy. We scared the piss out of him. Those are pretty flowers, man. It's just crazy awesome.
A little baby flower.
Oh, yeah. Man, that's pretty cool. Check that guy out. That's amazing. The purples. Man, tell me that's not freaking amazing. This stuff is so pretty. Ran into this dude just sitting here on the side of the road hitchhiking. Not gonna pick him up. He looks a little prickly. And listen to the quiet.
They call this Death Valley, but I see it teeming with life and vibrant colors this time of year. Getting out to these remote locations and finding so much beauty has taught me something. Life finds a way. In these harsh desert conditions, if you take the time to really look, you can find so much diversity.
Cluster of what? Oh, whoa. That's the barrel cactus? Whoops. Oh, a little treacherous there. Check this guy out. That's pretty cool. Don't know what kind of cactus this is, guys. If you know what this is, say so down in the comments. Teach us something. Pretty cool. Oh, this little tiny lone flower. Oh, little guy. Hello. That's awesome. Hats off to the Milestar Patagonias, man. We are torturing these suckers today. I'm here down to about 15 PSI just to take the edge off. I don't want to go all the way to 12 because we're carrying a lot of speed, 45-ish, but these tires are just handling it like a champ. So if you're ever wondering if the Patagonias can handle this kind of stuff, I haven't cut a tire, knock on wood, and there's some pretty jagged stuff in the road here in some spots where it gets really rocky. Tell me that we're in the same place. You got this side of the road, pretty. See the cactus fruiting in there, colors, Joshua trees, beautiful. And then the other side of the road, whoa, what happened? Pretty crazy. All right, so we made it to the crater, and I gotta be honest with you, it did not disappoint. For a place that's like, I mean, it's a paved road right to it, so you can come check it out. You don't need a 4x to get here. There's even a parking lot up here at the top.
These types of Mar volcano craters are formed from huge explosions when the groundwater flashes the steam from contact with the rising magma chamber below. They think this one happened as recent as 2,100 years ago, so not that long ago. The crater itself is 600 feet deep and half a mile across. There's a cluster of these craters around the area, with Ubehebe being the largest. Man, after driving on crazy rough dirt roads, rocky roads, four-wheel drive trails for the last few days, airing up and getting back on actual paved road, man, it feels like we're driving on a cloud. It's like butter. All right, so learning moment for me, pro tip now. We were gonna take this road over to Beatty, which is a four-wheel drive trail. And you see the sign says, road closed to eastbound traffic 3 miles ahead. Note, eastbound traffic. So it looks like this road is so narrow through the pass in the four-wheel drive area that they actually only want traffic going westbound, which means you'd be coming from Beatty over into Death Valley instead of going the other way. So if we want to do this pass, we basically need to drive out to Beatty somehow on the highway, which is south of here, and then come back this way, making a circle, making a loop, which I don't really want to do. Maybe we'll do this again in the future or something like that, and we'll pass this way again. And this is actually called Badwater Basin. Your kids. Oh yeah. Holy shnikes, this is epic. Don't waste your time with hole in the wall.